So there's actually a teaching specifically to that issue, and that is that when we have conflicts that are repressed, they will eventually come to the surface. And when they come to the surface, they come in distortion, and they also come in unexpectedly. And they can be accelerated and brought into what we would call an acute stage. And so one of the skills that we develop in conflict resolution is we develop the ability to be able to build awareness so that we notice when tension is starting to happen. And when you address anything at its root, at its core, when it just starts, then it becomes something that's actually relatively easy to manage. Once something builds and then gets to a phase of escalation, then you have destruction that will occur out of it. And it's much, much harder to put things back in the bottle after something has exploded. So it's actually in everyone's best interest to pay attention, because whatever it is that's within us will eventually come out. It's just a matter of time. And when it does come out, it can come out and be highly destructive. And so this works both at the individual level, within our relationships, our important relationships, but this also is extremely important in terms of our community relationships and our national relationships and our global conflicts. Because reactivity at the global level can create huge effects and influences upon many, many people by a leader or an individual being reactive. And so it's in everyone's best interest to develop skills, recognizing that we're in a time period, a pressure cooker of great polarity, and that there's really no way to avoid that except for to go into it, have dialogue, and then see what can be transformed out of that. And to do that takes skill. It's not something that we're born with. It is not something that you can just intuit or wish or affirm. Like anything that is important and is any person that's accomplished in anything, it takes skill building. And so that's why the conflict resolution is a skill building course. And it's all the skills can be used, anything from addressing your own internal issues, existential issues, for example, inner conflict, to the conflicts that then get projected out into your relationships, your family, your friends, or work situations, or you just continue that circle and take it into the communities and nation. And so this is something that actually I feel, and as I've taught it, many people agree that this would be a really valuable way for us to educate. This would be something that we could really use and apply in our educational system.
What's